Hey, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good. Had a little bit of difficulties to sign up my stream. I think my stream keys changed or something. CLOV looks like it'll probably fade back down to the hour 90 EMA, which is at 840, 850 area. Ideally, if this gets a bounce towards like 920, you can look for a reshort there. Yeah, thanks, Daniel. Like CLOV was like I had borrows on TOS or TD on Friday, but on Monday I didn't have borrows. So yeah, I used Trade Zero and worked out pretty well. Looks like Mymd got halted. One second. No. Higher price stock. But it's getting extended. NNDM. It's on the daily 9 EMA right now. See how OV looks like a straight fade. Has room to 840, but looks like didn't give us an entry. And then DM looks like it might get a 1 minute reversal here to the either VWAP 720 or 710s. So no lower high here. And NDM. It's probably gonna trend higher. $776, 780. Yeah. Some daily resistance around this area. Oh, BNGO. Looks like a bounce day. Oh, MVIS looks interesting too. It's also a bounce day. Five minutes extended. So I'll put the higher time frame on here. 5 minutes right here. FSR has a little pop. Looks like it wants to break 9 EMA on the daily. Looks like it just did there. MVIS looks like it might crack 1185. I'm gonna start. Wait. Okay. I didn't get filled there. I tried showing that 1185 on MVIS. Small bounce here. Maybe I'll try this. Okay, never mind. I missed it. So I didn't get filled my initial 1185. But I think also potential 1185 risking 1195 here on this high. Potential targets like 1160 through to 1138. There's a possible reshort here if you missed the entry. I didn't take it though. So that was the full VWAP test there. And Mymd resume looked like it just sold off. HOTH. Yeah, SNDL looks like it wants to trend higher. Oh wow. Dang. MViz straight to the 5-minute chart. 1185 there was the trigger. Missed it. Hey Gonzalo. Yeah, NNDM is extended. I think we're looking on the short side. I think if it has one more push, we can look for a 1-minute reversal short to the 5-minute 90 MA. SNDL extended. So I have a 5-minute chart on the bottom here. So let's give it a little bit more, and then we can probably short an inverted cup and handle to the 5-minute chart later. Kind of sad that I missed MVIS. I tried shorting and I didn't get executed here. The 1185 break, risking 1195 would have been like a pretty nice play there. I guess there was a repop for re-entry, and then tested the 5-minute 90 MA. BNGO looks extended. It looks like we can get a short here through 566 or 7. Oh yeah, 566. We can get to 550s. All right, so I saw a short there. At 565s. Risking 572s. Pretty tight risk. Might be a short trap. I don't like that wick, so I might have to stop out. So broke my stop there and check what it does, but I'm probably gonna stop out soon. So wherever this high is at, I'm probably gonna stop there. It's still a lower high. $5.75. So I'm gonna take it off $5.75 breaks. Yeah, took it off there. $58 loss. Let me edit my. So this was extended on the 5-minute. I was short bias, and I thought there was an inverted cup and handle here. On the 566, it did break and it had a little wick. So I think I've been seeing this a lot. So that's like a short trap that I've been seeing. But it broke half a day there. Debating if I should attack it again if it does sets up here. NNDM 770 this high. I might take it short through 760 or 743. It might hold a 90 MA, the daily 90 MA. So I grabbed some shorts there. Might be a little too early. But I'm risking off of 770s right now. Yeah, it looks like it might still hold. Went in a tiny bit early there. But let's see if it continues. Might add a little more of this. if this continued to hold a low here. So I have a 61 average, 761 average, 1,000 shares. All right, so nice push down there. So VWAP and the 5 minutes at 740s. So I'm gonna cover like 300 shares here, 752s. So I cover about a third there. Hopefully we can get a 740s, which is the 5 minute. But if it doesn't get there in the next 3 minutes, the next 5 minute print will be caught up a little bit. So I'll have to be wary of that. I have 700 shares still. So there's going to be the 90 EMA test on the 1 minute chart. So that might be the 90 EMA daily bounce, and the 5 minutes somewhat caught up almost. So I'm going to see how it reacts here towards this. See what high it puts. Yeah, so I'm going to have to take it off here. Just seeing what high it puts here, and then could take a full stop there. If not, it shows like unusual strength, and I'll probably take it off. Okay, so that's a lower high. The 15 minutes extended, so we'll see what it does here. All right, so I'm gonna take it off. Took it off there. Overall, like a dollar loss there. Pretty break even. I'm just gonna wait until it sets up on the 5-minute reversal to 720s. But I took it off just in case it's gonna rip higher. Check bingo. Oh yeah, BNGO looks like it's ready, but maybe one more bounce here. $5.89. So hopefully it gives a bounce. TKT. Yeah, all of these look like it's getting its daily bounce. Like it's just bouncing off the lows on the daily chart. And then probably will get hit by the daily 90 EMA. So NNDM ended up felling there. BNGO. $5.75. $5.94. So 594 says high. 586 could potentially take it short. I went in there a little early, but 586 need a break here. And a little more. 594 is my stop, max stop. Just hoping for this inverted cup and handle. Hopefully it gives us the leg down we want. Alright, so there's the 586 break. But if it recovers again, just like over here, I'm probably have to take it off. So if 586 doesn't hold, so you can start seeing a wick again. So I feel like it's like unusual strength just buying. I think on the daily chart it's pretty oversold. So people are probably just covering on the daily chart as well. So I have to kind of watch out for that. But I'm gonna see how it reacts towards this. If it gives another short trap wick, then I have to take it off. Or downsize at least. So far it's holding below 586. So you have this high support over here, 582s. Yeah, I don't like the action. So I downsized there a little bit. It looks like it's bouncing off this support high over here. And it wasn't able to hold a close below 586 2 wicks. Yeah, so I took it off there. It's gonna get tricky on this one. I don't think it's gonna give us a clean signal. Might need to wait for the 5-minute reversal. The 1 minute is choppy on the 1 minute chart. And I think because if you look on the daily chart, it's oversold. It's bouncing off the 200 EMA for BNGO. So I think you have a lot of like just it's oversold, so you have a lot of buying strength. And you might have like those daily swing dip bars that are buying on the 200 EMA. So it gets unpredictable, at least on the 1 minute chart. But yeah, I just took another $30 loss there. It took a $50 loss here and then $30 here. So I'm just gonna wait until the kind of bigger time frame to set up, maybe a 5-minute chart. The 1 minute is gonna get tricky. OCG. This is extended on 1 minute chart too. OCG. This SSR on though. So OCG broke trend there. So NNDM, if it gives a little bounce here, we can probably short it back down to 720. It's 5 minutes extended. 15 minutes extended, I mean. HOFV, a little spike up. So this looks like another daily low bounce. It's gonna get tricky to short these ones too. Might have some unusual like daily strength. But it does look really shortable right now. Alright, so nope, no short signal. So OCG, that trendline break was the spot. It's 574 break, risking 590s. Looks like a slow day. A lot of these have like 15-minute run and then just fade. TCAT might have had something here. If you took it. The 2179 break. AAL. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, I probably have to pick up another strategy. Like this is like kind of the daily continuation below 90 MA. Test. Tested pre-market lows. OCG, the trend line break there was 5-minute correction. Should probably bounce here. And NDM shorted this trend line break as well. Covered on the 5-minute bounce. Looks like it started fading. OBLN probably had a trend line break as well. Could risk here for the trend break. So this was 306 and you're taking a trend break of 296. It's like 10-cent risk. It went like 30 cents. So not bad. BNGO ended up breaking down. Yeah, haven't had much luck this morning, but ATOS 5-minute flag. It's like 2-cent risk. It's extended, so maybe we're gonna get pulled back to 160, but this range is very tight. HOFV ended up breaking highs. Had a trend line break as well. Tested the 5-minute chart. Don't know why I wasn't watching this EDU, but it looks like they had a trendline break as well. Attempted to push higher here, fell. Spot there. Don't see any else at the moment. Do you guys see anything? Pretty dead out there. Nice. I think BNG was a decent. Probably was a little wait, yeah. Actually, I should have kept my. Actually, it didn't hit my stop on this trade. Maybe I should have just give it the room. So it took that 86 break. My risk was 594. I should just let it breathe a little bit. But just because this happened over here, I was a little conservative due to these wicks, and I just took it off. But if I let it for my full risk there at 594, so that's inverted cup and handle, that would have been. It wouldn't hit my stop yet. And probably would have worked out. Yeah, I just don't like these wicks. And probably the reason I'm guessing is because it's kind of like consolidating like below the 1 minute between the 1 minute and 5 minute. Maybe I need to pick up some of these patterns. But usually if it sets up like above the 90 EMA trend like this, the 90 EMA, and breaks, usually it's like a cleaner move. But like if it already breaks like this, it already broke the 90 EMA trend on the 1 minute chart and consolidate. So you might have some funny business like this. But yeah, like this would have been a good short. Too bad I stopped out there, but it didn't really hit my stop for a 2-hour loss. Also an NNDM also stopped out right here on the top. Also, yeah, if I give it that 770 as well, if I give it that 770, I probably would have been okay too. Sometimes I'm very conservative on my stop, so this would have been my final stop here at the 770 for that inverted cup and handle stop here. It actually didn't hit my stop, so maybe I need to give myself some breathing room. But yeah, I like to keep my losses small, so that's why I'm a little bit more conservative. If I see some unusual strength, I just took it off. So far I'm just down $84 for today. On these two trades, so small losses, but we'll see what the day brings us. Didn't trade anything on my trade zero. Yeah, no commission. And also trade zero doesn't have commission as well, which is good. I just have to pay for shorts. Yeah, I traded both of those on my Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade, so it's probably very little short locates. OCG, little spike up here, might break high of days, so we might get something later today if this keeps going higher on OCG. DLPN. Yeah, DLPN, I think the entry was a little tricky. I don't see an inverted cup and handle, but there's like this wick here. I think that 90 MA was like right here, but it's a little tricky. So like if you look at it in this chart form, right? If you try and short, like you have to kind of read the level 2 as well as like these wicks. So you look at the wicks, like those are the wicks, and you take this as a break, and then you can short there, and then just risking this wick here. So it's like an inverted cup and handle. But if you kind of look at, maybe if you have like a 30-second chart or something, you probably will see it like an inverted cup and handle much clearer. Or actually, you can see on the book map, you can see an inverted cup and handle on the book map. Just right. You can't see my cursor. Oh, can I draw? Rectangle. Oh, here. So you can see that on the book map, there's an inverted cup and handle where I was talking about. That's pretty much a little handle and a cup on the book map. It's pretty much what I drew here. Is this? It's a little hard to see, but TCAT. So TCAT looks like it's recovering. There was an inverted cup and handle, so this higher day break, inverted cup and handle here. There's 2179. Retested the 5-minute chart. Now it's bouncing off the 5-minute chart. Hit resistance on VWAP, and now it's this could go higher. It's actually tested the 15-minute chart as well. It's pretty close. So the 15-minute chart is not extended anymore. What this needs to do is, if it holds like this 2179 again as support, which it's failing right now. But if it does hold as support, it could be a long play like this. Or like maybe retest 5-minute chart again and reclaims the 2179 and flags. Like this could be a long play. But the only thing is the daily chart. It would need to blast like above this daily 90 MA as resistance. Like if it does break, it will probably have to like blast through that or else you might get rejected on that 25 level. I think it's probably gonna be a 25. Yeah, so far it's doing good. I think if this actually ends up holding support here at 2170s, this could actually go higher. So I wouldn't look to short this anymore. It's not short chart anymore. You got a lot of just emails right below it. Yeah, definitely have to size down a little bit on this small shares. So OCG had a double top here. We might get a 5-minute reversal. I think it could still get a 15-minute test at 535. But it needs to bounce here. I think if this gives a decent bounce to 580s and then retest 5-minute chart and a lower high around here, I think you could probably short this, risking this prior high. I mean, that would be ideal. If it just fades here, then it's gonna be no setup for me. Something like this. But yeah, pretty much double top here, got rejected. Red candle bars, huge ones, so it might just start selling off. Yeah, Neo, I was mentioning this to a few of my people in chat. Looks like it looks pretty weak. On the daily chart, it looks weak, but you know, there's probably a lot of dip buyers buying this. But I can see it's a big inverted cup and handle. Pretty much once it breaks 34, I think it's gonna go back to 25. It's gonna go back to this level. Yeah, really. Yeah. Give me. You have any recommendation? I was just looking at like royal free music. I don't know. Is YouTube strong against like DMCA, like copyrighted music? I know like Twitch streamer had like DMCA strikes and stuff. I'm not getting monetized, so maybe I don't really care about demonetization yet. But yeah, but I usually would listen to like EDM music, like electronic or tropical, deep house. Let's see, tropical.
Think of one playing card. 8 of clubs from your mind inside the
wrap. Wrap. Very ugly looking daily chart, but let's see. It's extended, but I think the spread versus the range versus the risk reward is not worth it. Too short. You're getting like 5-cent spreads. Unless it goes higher, then you'll be like more extended. Right now, your 5 minutes at like 523, and yeah, it's like too spready versus the risk reward, so you can't really get like a nice size on it without fighting the spread. So it's a little difficult to enter. But if it does create a lower high here, because it did break high days again by a few cents, so it gives a lower high here. It could be a spot to take. 523's target. You'll get like a 15 cents. I think you went in a little too early there, but it could start fading back down, but not the one I'll take because it's too spready versus the range of your risk and reward. It can easily get wicked out. Yeah, OCG, that double top trendline break looked good. Didn't exactly give us a 5-minute like bounce that we wanted earlier. But yeah, it's tested the 15-minute chart. Yeah, SNDL straight fade. OBLN. Yeah, all these charts are pretty much dead after their 15-minute of run up. Maybe because it's still spring break. Well, it is 420, so I was actually hoping for some pot stocks to run as well. Like SNDL ran after our, I guess it just faded back down. Maybe I should have kept an eye on this for short this morning. I saw it after hours, went to almost $1. Actually broke a buck today. Yeah, I was expecting more action, but it looks like pretty dead. I was checking all the pot stocks like Terry. Yeah, so all the pot stocks look like it gapped a little bit and just faded back down. Like Ron, CGC, ACB. Yeah, they're all pretty dead. AZRX is getting extended. Might get like, you want to take this 89 short. Okay, it's too late now. I was gonna take it, but the wick. Yeah, hopefully May will be a little bit better. Probably right now it's like middle of spring break. People are probably taking vacation, going to like, I don't know, Miami or Hawaii or something on their break. So hopefully it comes back in May before summer. I think summer's also slow, right? I think usually the hottest time is winter time. But it does come in cycles, so. What's very strange? Yeah, so sometimes days like this, I just like click through my charts for like hours and I don't find anything, but I'll still click through them. So, you know, sometimes I should just be doing something else. Yeah, it is definitely really slow. Like, it's probably been like 2 months. Like last month was pretty slow too. Like it's been like 2 months that's been pretty dead. But the overall market seems like it wants to go higher, and like it's weird. Like the overall market's SPY is okay, but pretty much small caps is dead. Maybe when was it hot? So like April and February was pretty good, right? Like here, maybe we need the market to consolidate for small caps to be back. Right. I think I remember like what was that energy stock? Was it an S? It was that energy stock that went to 4,000%. I think that sparked up the market. Was it SPI or something? I forgot. I don't know. I remember the energy stocks, like that sparked up the market. Like, or it sparked up like a lot of those energy stocks, and then like that started the kind of runners each day. So oh, maybe, yeah, it was SPI. I think it was right. Oh, that was back in here? I thought it was recent, but it was in September. Yeah, it was this day. So this SPI kind of sparked a lot of energy stock for like, well, that was like a long time ago. Felt like it was more recent. Wow, time flies. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna get a pullback soon on the ore market, and maybe that will fuel some money in to the small caps. You can see it's overextended on the daily, and then it hasn't retested like 400 at all yet. So it needs a pretty decent pullback. Maybe we get an inverted cup and handle and breaks 400 or breaks 410. We might get a bounce day. The next coming weeks or next coming days, and then break and then retest 400, and maybe people will start buying small caps once they sell into their big techs. QQQ. Yeah, QQQ also extended. I think it's gonna pull back to 325s. Drip. Drip. This is a pretty nice dip buy potential. Getting higher lows from the low. And you got a little cup and handle here. You could probably buy that break at 1260, 070s, risking $11. $1.50 half maybe could swing some stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I like, if you like to like dip buy, usually I like to see some signs of higher lows like this, and then like a cup and handle. And that's probably a better spot to dip buy than trying to buy the dip like these downtrends. You get destroyed. So S. What was the future? CL. Crude oil. Yeah, crude oil has the pullback here, but I think if it holds like around the 61, 62 area, could probably flag. Alright. Yeah, it looks like my scan, when we watch this scan, the ones that are above 5% is shrinking. Earlier I had over 10, now it's like only 7, 8. It shrunk. Like the ones that are above 10% is like 2 stocks above 10%. Wow. My 5% is barely. Let's just do a quick scan here, see what else we have. And NDM is dead, CLM, FSR is dead. FSR, I mean it's dead, but I was just seeing if there's any spot that we could have entered here. So it broke highs of day, created a lower high. There's a kind of trend line around this area. Yeah, it's a little hard to find a spot here to enter. Yeah, probably wouldn't get any triggers. So Moxie went higher days. It's a little flag here. I think there was one flag for a tight wrist here below VWAP for VWAP squeeze. You can see higher lows after it made a low here. So potential spot like here, but the VWAP spot was right here. When it, I think if we consolidate a little longer, it will look a lot better, but a little bit extended right now. Broke higher days. Could get a pullback to 515. I think my level 2 here is too long. I have a lot of black space. AZRX is grinding up. Yeah, it's getting smaller. It's a sign to call it a morning. But sometimes what I do is like I'll expand my watch list, like reduce the filter, and then I end up trading like bad tickers and end up taking like more losses. So I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna stick to what I have. If there's nothing, there's nothing. Mm, mm. 28. All right, probably gonna call it a morning. Don't see anything else. Just took 2 trades, down 85. I think it was two trades on bingo that took 2 stops, and DM took it off break even. So nothing much this morning. So yeah, thanks Daniel and Adelie for tuning in. Appreciate the support. And today is Wednesday. Oh, today is Tuesday. Felt like it's later part of the week. It's only a Tuesday. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys.